Hello everyone and welcome to today's devotional. I hope you've all had a fantastic week. So today I want to read from Luke 6 where it talks about the wise and the foolish builders. So Luke 6, jumping in at verse 47, it says, "As for everyone who comes to me and hears my words and puts them into practice, I will show you what they're like. They're like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on rock. When the flood came, the torrent struck that house, but it couldn't shake it, because it was well built. But the one who hears my words and does not put them into practice is like a man who built a house on the ground without a foundation. The moment the torrent struck that house, it collapsed and its destruction was complete." So it's probably a well-known passage to a lot of people, but I found it really interesting when I read it recently. I hadn't noticed this before, that both people actually built a house. So it wasn't like one was really hard at work and the other one was just chilling and watching life go by. No, they both built a house. And it could be that if this was an actual situation rather than a parable, that the houses would look very similar from outside appearance. If you walked past these two, they look very, very similar. However, the proof is only shown when there's a storm. So what's the difference? Well, it says in the verse that the first guy dug deep and laid a foundation, but the second guy didn't have a foundation at all. And it got me thinking that actually we build every day. Each and every one of us builds into our lives, our ministries, our workplaces, our families, our friendships, even our view of ourselves. But if the foundation isn't right, which is the word of God, if our foundations are not right, then whatever we build, when a storm comes, it won't stand. So what does it actually look like to have a foundation built on Christ? Well, Reverend Stephen Luthier at the Grove Church in Texas puts it like this. He says, "First of all, you need to know what Jesus knows. Then you need to do what Jesus did. And then you need to desire to be like Christ every day." And every situation is an opportunity to be more like Christ. Right now, a lot of us are doing the things that we've never done before. We're all going through the situation that we've never been through before. But it is a great opportunity to be like Christ in ways we've never been before. So I did a bit of research in how to build houses, because lockdown's got me going a little bit crazy. So if you see me trying to build a house, please stop me, because I seriously don't know what I'm doing. But I was looking into actually what the foundations should look like in order for a house to be steady. So how deep do the foundations actually need to go in order for that house to be steady if a storm did come? And I come across this one site and this statement, which was really interesting, and it says, ultimately it's down to the building control inspector to decide how far down you need to go. Sounds like a really fancy title, doesn't it? The building control inspector. But I thought there was so much truth in that. It says ultimately it's down to this guy of how far down you need to go. But who is the building control inspector? Well, actually, it's us. We decide how far down we want our foundations to go. We decide how far down we want the word of God to go in our heart. And I love the fact, I love the word it used, inspector. I thought that was a really interesting word, because sometimes we do need to inspect our own hearts and see what's in there and lay the right foundation, dig up the old foundation and lay the right foundation, and then we can continue to build. And it is up to us of how deep we need to go. But remember, the deeper the foundation, the stronger the house. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you again soon. Bye.